Tackle your losses with another episode of the Tackle for Loss podcast, the premium New Zealand NFL gambling podcast.
Fires into the end zone. Caught! Touchdown! No!
Wait, what? Let's go. Wait, hold up. Our intro guy's not. Where's Cree? He's not. Oh! Shit, who's that?
It's Creco Chains.
Nice,
It's
Creco
Creco
Chains.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
Hell
what's
yeah,
up.
that's what's up.
Fucking primetime Kirk, baby.
You.
It's primetime Cree now.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
And that is the type of energy after that game.
What a guy.
What a guy.
What a fucking player.
What a play.
Welcome back to the Tackle for Life show. I'm your host with the most, Cree O'Donoghue, joined in the stew, in the booth, Kiefer O'Donoghue.
In the booth, as per usual. What's going on? Good to see you guys for another week. Not talking to you three.
What the
Talking
fuck?
to the audience. On my left, we have, in his usual spot, Harry Rose.
What's up, everyone?
Yeah.
How's it going?
And on my right, we have, hold on a second. That's not Grayson. That's the big man, Zach.
Yeah, Zach.
Hello, everybody. Hello.
Welcome,
Zach.
welcome, Zach. So Grayson's away on some important work business, so we've got our buddy Zacharoni filling on in. Now, I thought to get you guys familiar with Zach, I mean, you've only known him for a few years, but to
Yeah.
really get the audience familiar with Zach, I've devised a game. One sec.
Oh no.
Okay.
Uh-oh. What are we
Where's
doing?
this guy
Oh
going?
no.
Okay.
Each need a pen.
Alright.
I want my pin.
You got that one? Yep, the good one.
Oh, it's a perfectly fine pin. I just took the wrapper off so I remember
Okay,
my one.
okay. There's Zach. Sorry for the audio listeners out there.
I'll come back in.
Stop listening and go watch.
Watch us on YouTube. It's a show.
Okay, so I've just handed out to
Shit,
our
podcast
lovely
in the intro.
panel.
No.
I've handed out a pen and a bit of paper to each person.
Mm-hmm.
And what we're going to do here is we're going to get to know Zach.
All right.
So I'm going to ask a question.
Yeah.
Zach's going to write down an answer. And at the same time, you guys are going to write down an answer.
Sure, I like
For
this.
every one that you guys get correct, Zach has to drink.
Okay.
For everyone you
Right.
get wrong, you guys have to
we
drink.
Yep.
And this
Yeah.
is all about Zach.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Ryan, put some game show music on. You know,
Yeah.
like all right. So
Put
get
us
to know
some
Zach.
Family Feud.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't want to
First-
see your answer.
First question.
Don't look.
Yeah, fair.
How old is Zach?
I think I know
That's
this.
a great start. Pretend there's a clock counting down.
Yep. Come on.
So Zach,
I got my
everyone,
answer.
show the camera. We have
23.
23,
I too put 23.
23, 23. I'll drink if you all get it right. We'll play
Okay,
that.
woo!
No, I thought as if we get it right, Zach drinks.
Oh,
that's
you do
right.
too.
Yeah, Zach
Yeah,
can drink.
Zach, you drink. Yeah, they got it right.
Damn, he's picking easy questions.
Damn,
Yeah,
you kind
yeah.
of fuck.
All right. So next one. How tall is Zach?
Well, is it his real height or the height he says?
It's the height he says.
Okay.
It's the height
'Cause he
Zach
lies.
says. Yeah, he does lie. Yeah.
Yeah, I've got it.
All
I
right,
got
flip him
mine.
round.
What do you say?
6'2",
6'3" and a quarter.
6'3" and a quarter,
6'2".
6'2". Korea,
It's
you gotta
6'3" and a
It's-
quarter.
He's 6'3". He's
It's 6'3" and a
He's
quarter.
too
I
modest.
told you he lies.
He's too modest.
It's
lies.
6'3" and a quarter. That's
All
what
right,
it
that's
shit.
That's why I had to ask.
There's a drink for you, Korea. Next one.
I'll drink
Didn't
anyway.
you do the measurement? This. We just had our health checks at work. Did you get your measurement done?
I did.
Have you looked it up after you got it?
No.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
shit.
But the answers for how tall I say I am.
Yeah, it's how tall Zach
Okay,
says
what was it? What did it say on the certificate?
Let's see.
This could cause some mayhem in the pod.
Was this shoes on? Shoes off?
Shoes off.
Shoes off. So then that
Shoes
doesn't even
off.
count. Everyone knows your heights with shoes on.
I say your height's with skates on.
Yeah.
I'm
All right,
6'10"
let me
in
move to
skate.
the next.
6'10",
Let me move to the
5'10".
next
Do you have
one.
the answer?
I do.
Okay, what is it?
6'3.1".
Holy shit.
So 6'3"
Wow.
and a quarter was
Damn.
actually right. I'm
That's
taking my
crazy.
drink back.
Okay.
I'll drink for that.
Fair enough.
Okay, next one.
All right. What's Zach's favorite color?
Oh, fuck.
Oh god.
I don't fucking know this.
How do you not know?
I'm not even sure.
No, I've got it.
All right. What
got
do we
mine.
got? Blue. Blue.
Black.
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 Black's
Black.
not a colour.
No, we're not playing that game. We're not
We're
playing
going
that
black
game.
then, dude.
Drink, drink up, buddy.
Oh
We're
my
not doing that.
god.
All right.
Could go change, never loses.
Hey.
Are you almost finished? Because I come through in the end.
No.
Oh.
That's what he tells the woman too.
Now let's get into.
Are you really? Okay. No,
Let's get into how well you really know Zach.
yeah.
What's his favorite Call of Duty?
I've got this.
What is it
What's
called?
it called?
No. See, yeah, Zach. You should know what it's called.
We've had this conversation multiple times.
I forgot what it was called.
No.
Oh, so I'm wrong.
Zach's gonna see my answer and be like,
That's
"You're gonna
the
write
one?
something else," and
I
then he's
know,
gonna
I know what you're. I know.
he's gonna see my answer and be like, "You know what? That's so true."
All right, what do we got? Flip him round. I don't think that would be that contentious.
Cold War.
Cold
Gold War.
Cold
Gold
War.
War.
I put Black Ops,
Black Ops
3
3.
because he always used to play it with his dad.
Nah,
Yeah,
Cold War
that's
with the
true. It's
boys.
a good-
Cold
it's a
War
good
with the
one.
boys was
Cold
sick.
War with the boys
I
was
had
pretty
the
fun.
cold. I forgot.
What the last is? Call of Duty
Cold
Black
guns.
Ops Cold. All right.
Cold
Let's
Ops
go.
3.
Let's go a couple of abstracts.
Okay.
Does Zach believe in ghosts?
I heard Harry write 2 letters, and I wrote 3, baby.
We got
He does.
yes, no, no. He doesn't believe in
Damn it,
ghosts.
man.
Drink up, Chris.
Are we keeping score
In
of
that-
who's winning?
Nah, not really.
Oh.
In that same vein, does Zach believe in aliens?
Yes.
I put yes.
Yes, yes, yes,
Yes,
yeah.
yeah.
Gotta be
You
something
can't
out there.
not.
Gotta be
You
something.
Now.
Okay, now let's relate it back to the NFL, all right, guys?
Okay. Yeah.
All right.
What's Zach's favorite NFL team?
I went for the strategy of not lifting my pen off the paper so Creek could tell how many letters I was writing.
Seahawks.
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 Seahawks. Seahawks. A little hawk.
Yeah.
Right, if these aren't being picked up on camera, just put it above their heads. Okay, what's his favorite college team?
Oh, this is easy.
Just read it.
VT, baby.
VT,
baby. Virginia Tech, baby.
Virginia Tech.
Yeah, I'll drink again.
That's you, Zach.
It's one of the one of the
I've got
3
another
shirts
beer.
that he owns.
We can pause after this so you can refill.
Yeah.
Favorite NFL player? I don't know if you have one or not. I had a thought though who it might be. I should do this too. I should have written them down my answers here.
We should do this with everyone on the pod. This is kind of fun
It's
game.
pretty good. eh?
DK.
Yeah, that's who I was thinking.
I wrote DK as
DK.
well.
P. Ryan.
He doesn't know.
He doesn't
He doesn't know he plays for the Chiefs now.
He strikes again. Okay. Favorite? Well, actually, no. Sorry. Least favorite NFL team, which kind of that's might be in the same vein there.
I'm just gonna write it.
I heard a triple underline from Zach.
Oh god, if he writes the Giants, dude.
The Pats.
Chiefs.
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 I was
Gotta
really
be
hoping
Chiefs,
it'd be a
yeah.
fucking Pats hater just because John loves the Pats. So I thought, oh,
Okay.
yeah, for that one.
Cool. So I've got 3 questions
I got it
left.
right. I still drank.
I've only
I
got
don't
2
know
bits of paper. No, don't.
Okay, 3 questions left.
Yep.
What's Zach's favorite internet-based NFL show?
Tackle for loss.
Tackle for loss.
Tackle for loss.
Let me do this. Tackle for loss.
Tackle for
Tackle
loss.
Tackle for loss.
Excellent. Now,
Zach drink.
in that same vein, how many eps of Tackle for Loss has Zach been on? Now
he
that's
been-
a bit of a deep
Shit.
cut.
How many has Zach been in?
I don't even know that.
Keeps done research.
So you have the right answer.
I know what the answer is.
So now Zach's part of our team. If he gets it wrong,
Okay,
he
yeah,
drinks, right?
yeah, sure,
We're competing
sure.
against you now.
okay.
Look at mine.
I thought you wrote 0. I was like, what the fuck?
Okay, what do we got?
4.
Is it including this one?
Not including this one. No,
Four.
sorry.
Many.
6.
I wrote 2.
It's 2.
Oh,
Yeah, and it was just when I was away, I believe.
Oh, I forgot
yeah,
we
yeah.
had Phil in as well.
Phil was the
Yeah,
other
I
guy.
suppose he
Yeah,
filled
yeah.
in.
So it was 2. And the last
I
question.
thought he might have been on in the first season.
No. Last question. How many episodes of Tackle for Lost has Zach listened to?
Well, how do
I'm
we?
gonna say.
he's a true fan.
2.
2.
All of them.
Of them. 4. Oh
Four.
shit! I was expecting a 0.
shit.
I thought that'd be hilarious. That's what it
Listen
is.
to 4.
Listen to 4. There we go.
Were
And
they just
now
ones
you
that you
know.
were on?
I was
Nah.
only in 2.
And now you know Zach.
Now everyone knows that.
Knows.
There we go.
And so do I.
I know I'm better now.
I feel
No,
like I've
I'm
known
better.
him for years.
No, better. Known him for years.
Because I have known him for years.
Now let's just briefly talk about the week that's just gone.
Yeah.
So I've asked everyone to just one takeaway so we don't ramble on too long. So what do folks have? Zach, we'll start with you.
What I've got to say is Bryce Young being benched because
Yeah.
he's shit.
Yeah, it's tough scenes.
Yeah.
Who replaced it? Was it Andy?
Andy Dalton.
Andy
yeah,
Dalton.
Yeah, as
veteran.
he's the backup.
I'm
Yeah.
very curious about that, right? You're going to be able to tell very quickly over the next 2 games whether it's a Bryce Young problem or a team
Yeah.
problem.
Yeah.
It's going to show very fucking quickly.
And if you had to put your money somewhere, what do you reckon?
Team problem.
Team
But
problem?
I think it's more of a
Because
team
you look
problem,
at
sure.
Sam Darnold, who's just left, and Baker, who's left as well.
True.
And now both of them are actually have played well the first 2 games.
Yeah, no, that's a very good
I
point.
think it's,
yeah.
I've seen so many edits about like the whole "Get Me Out of Here," the Teddy Bridgewater fucking
Yeah,
edits
yep,
about him and Carolina, and he is getting smoked, fucking game after game,
Right.
play after play. His O line's doing nothing, and he is getting fucking destroyed. Like it is
Carolina's a bad team.
honestly.
I think
Bad
it's
team.
I think it's a Carolina thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I don't disagree, to be honest. It's going to be very interesting. Apparently, Bryce Young didn't know until the press conference came out
Yeah, I
that he
saw
was being
that.
benched. So that's a bit harsh on him too.
I'm betting
Um,
heavily against the Panthers this week.
Absolutely. That's an easy one. Creek, what do you got for a weekly?
I was just gonna say, it's so much of the first 2 weeks.
Sure.
And it's that it is crazy to realize. I feel like this happens every week. It is crazy to think that you can predict what's the outcomes of the games in the first couple
Sure.
of weeks.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, you just look at the guys, and there's so many posts I've seen about who's 2-0, who's 0-2, who's 1-1, and it is so fucking backwards to what probably the majority of people thought before the season starts.
Yeah.
It is just crazy. I just want to say it is just fucking mental to see how things are panning out these first couple of weeks. And I'm interested to see whether it carries on that way or whether it starts to kind of go back a little bit into what we were kind of thinking.
Yeah. I mean, it's that idea. Bengals start off slow, right?
Yeah.
But then they were still slow against the Chiefs, who then suddenly looked weak.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
all very crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, we've kind of talked about it a little bit over the week to do with how a lot of these teams aren't using preseason or the preseason games as an opportunity to actually kind of get their starters warmed up. And
Yeah.
so
It's
you're
almost
seeing
like these games are a warm up.
that's exactly
which is
it.
insane.
That's exactly it. Yeah. Harry, what about yourself?
The Giants are going to draft Arch Manning in 2026.
Wow. Okay.
That is my
Yep.
that is my one. We're going to get rid of Daniel Jones after the season because we suck. Although we might have won on the weekend if we had our kicker. But,
Yeah. No,
I mean,
that would have changed things. Yeah.
other than that, but other than that, I think we're going to get rid of Jones after this year. I think then we're going to go to Drew Lock for a year or 2, and then in 2026, I've seen mock drafts of us taking Shador Sanders next year, which I really will dislike my football team if that happens.
that might be the last straw.
That might be the last straw.
Do you think there's a chance you trade for the likes of Kirk Cousins? You know, with Michael Penix, obviously they drafted him to play him.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
They're not planning on keeping Kirk forever. Kirk's only $20 million a year.
I thought his guaranteed is 130.
He is $20 million a year.
Maybe. I potentially see that happen to get us through to Arch. I think Arch Manning is going to be the savior of the New York Giants. It's my take from last week.
No, I totally get that. I can see the Giants going for a younger guy and trying to restart the franchise than trying to keep the
I don't know.
dying
I
horse
think
going.
you gotta.
I think we tried that with Daniel Jones and it didn't.
Yes, I mean,
Yeah,
how many
yeah.
young guys are you gonna keep taking that don't work and then don't work and then
Yeah.
you know you're just wasting these years when you have a somewhat
I got-
not really a decent
The-
team. You know what I'm saying?
The smart play would be to take someone like Kirk Cousins and draft at rookie.
Yes, for sure.
That would be
Yeah,
the way
for sure.
the way to go.
I
Yeah,
did
yeah.
see an edit on Twitter the other day of the Giants 2022 season, and it really made me sad.
Oh,
when we
buddy.
got to the playoffs and we were actually like decent, we started off like 7-1 or some shit, and it was great.
Oh man.
Right, what do you
Okay.
what do you have, Kiefer?
Yeah, I've just got 4 stat lines to read out.
Okay.
The same ones I posted in our chat. So I just find these interesting. The year is 2024. Derek Carr statistically the best passer in the league.
Crazy.
Gardner Minshew has the highest completion percentage. The longest touchdown of the season is thrown by Sam Darnold. Baker Mayfield is undefeated and just barely behind Carr. And Kyler Murray throws a perfect 155 pass rated game.
Yeah.
That is the season
crazy.
we're in at the moment.
That Kyler Murray performance really turned me on him.
Yeah, it was.
Before that game, I was like, he's kind of shit. I don't know what he does, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And then we were watching Red Zone on Monday morning, and holy shit, some of the throws he was making.
It was almost like
It's-
they did that. Obviously, they did that press conference, right? And he said, my OC, my offensive coach told me it's not my job to get the ball to Mum, which I
Yeah.
kind of understand.
Yeah,
that. I
yeah,
kind of
yeah.
get what he's saying there. And the OC said the same thing in his conference.
Yep.
And then everyone's kind of flaming them like, bro, you're the QB. It's literally your job.
Yeah, yeah.
I said that.
And then I feel like they heard all that backlash and then obviously drew some stuff up and told Kyler, hey, look for Marvin here and see what
Yeah.
you can do. And that just fucking showed
The-
massively.
The whole game was like watching a highlight reel.
Oh, it was crazy.
Every
it
play
was
was
mental.
He
just
didn't have
insane.
Kyler did not have a bad fucking throw, bad play, a bad decision that entire game.
Yeah,
Look
yeah.
at the one he threw to McBride and the double cover.
Yep.
Like, that was just that is
Unreal.
That is like a picture perfect. This is why he does it, and normal people can't.
Yeah.
That's why it's not for everyone. Right?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, absolutely.
holy
Absolutely.
You know that play when he breaks out of the pocket, breaks like 3 sacks, and then throws a touchdown to
Yep.
a sliding guy in the end zone?
Yep.
He threw it and then turned around and
yeah.
started celebrating.
Yeah.
Really?
Like,
Fuck.
Yeah.
he knew it was-
Unreal.
it was
People
fucking
have been
insane.
sleeping on him for a
Yeah.
little bit now after he got injured, man.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
didn't, you didn't see much of
absolutely.
him, and
Me,
Yeah.
I've been sleeping on him.
Not
I've always
me. I
appreciated
drafted
the
him.
small guy.
Yeah, absolutely. My couple other stat lines. Patrick Mahomes just threw his 17th interception that was called back due to a defensive penalty. Most in the NFL since 2018.
Have you seen in Tom Brady's 22 years, he only had 6?
Crazy, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mahomes is getting absolute glaze. And look, I know that, to be fair, it ended. That was PI.
Yep.
There was pass interference. I'm
Yep.
not going to argue against it. It
Yep.
was.
Yep.
But there were other things throughout the whole game that just kind of like goes to show how biased it can be at times.
Yeah,
I just think it's crazy.
It's
that-
egregious. Yeah.
Yeah.
It is
Yeah.
a bit stupid.
And then the last one for you, Creco Chains.
Yes.
The Falcons had a 0.7% chance of winning with a minute 56 left of the fourth quarter.
Let's go, Kirk.
The comeback is the 7th most improbable win in the next gen stats era since 2016.
Yeah,
so
love it.
that's unreal and good on the Falcons.
Yeah, absolutely.
And good on Kirk Cousins.
Yeah.
That team came together.
100%. And I loved his press, or not his conference, his after game speech with the lady that was doing it. What? Well, you left early on that game, eh?
I did.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
did
yeah.
I watched it though.
Yeah, so
I
his,
turned off just before it all went down.
Oh really?
Before the Saquon drop and
Oh no,
everything.
that was
like,
that.
I-
That was sorry.
Oh
wrong
no, it was
game,
yesterday's
wrong
game. Yesterday's game.
Um,
Yeah, the Texans game.
But his post game on the field, and she was asking, "Oh, what were you thinking of that drive?" And he said, he's just like blunt about it, like it's great team effort, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And then he just kind of like goes, but I'm not really happy with it. Obviously, there's things that we did completely wrong, and
Yeah.
and it's not the level that we want to be at. And it's
Yeah.
kind of like, dude, fucking Kirk's fucking sick.
I love
dude.
watching him in casual interviews where he's just the nicest guy,
Yeah.
and then seeing him on the field, he's a dog.
Yeah,
he's
he's
not
a
happy
dog,
about
man.
anything. Like
Yeah.
it's crazy.
Yeah.
I think once he gets a bit of confidence in his Achilles again, because he even mentioned that he felt a bit more confident on it. Like
Yeah.
he kind of moved around a bit more and was feeling good. Still not kind of feeling 100% and trusting it that kind of way. But I think once he does start feeling that way, I think it's a great team. And I think that last drive goes to show when you trust Kirk. Like we've talked about this a few seasons ago. Every season we kind of find a guy. I think it was maybe Baker last year, or someone
would
along
have been
those
Baker
lines.
last year.
But it's like where they'll be losing, or not playing well, and then when it's kind of like fucking mad dash, let them do what they want to try to drive down the field. When it's a bit of that improv, they fucking absolutely cook and
Yeah.
do really well.
the-
Same thing with Kirk. He did kind of average that whole game.
Yeah.
And then when you go to the guy and say, hey, look, there's a minute left, kind of draw it up how you want. He goes and fucking fires and
Yeah.
throw these balls that you might deem, that's risky,
Yeah.
but puts it on a fucking rope to a guy,
Yeah.
So
and then also though the guys catching him, they did bits as well,
Oh,
and it went to
100%.
basically every member of the team.
100%.
It was very cool.
Well, it was like
Very
that with you say Baker when he got picked up, dropped by the Panthers, and then got picked up by the Rams because Stafford was injured. And they
Yeah.
needed a quarterback. He flew in that night. The next day, led a game-winning drive.
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
a
yeah.
minute left and no
Yep.
timeouts. So it's like, fair enough.
You know,
You're
the
the
whole
guy.
same thing again is the Drew Lock coming in the Seahawks
Yep.
game. And then
against the Eagles.
Yeah, and then the whole
Yeah.
press conference against the end is like, and they say, "Oh, how much does this mean to you?" Oh, it means everything. You know, just knowing that can still do it. Like
Yeah,
knowing
yeah.
that it is
Yep.
still a possibility
Yep.
for me to come in and just do that.
Yeah.
So
I can't
it's-
wait to see him do it in a Giants jersey in
Oh, he
week
will
5.
be.
Yeah, he
oh my
will be.
god.
Yeah.
When he's healthy again, he's back. He's back.
He's
Absolutely.
is healthy. He's not on our fantasy app. He's not got any
Oh, really?
questionable. Yeah,
That's
he's
fair.
fine
Yeah.
now.
He'll be
he
playing
should
soon.
there.
Week 5, baby.
Cool.
That's it then.
That's our takeaways from that from last week. Let's move on to the next seg. Cree.
This is NFL Among Us. 3 of the people know the player, 1 person doesn't. We've got to play 3 rounds, say some names, say some things, figure it out. Zach is starting.
Nimble.
Ooh, that's nice. Infamous interview.
Route.
Safe hands.
Speedy.
White.
That's narrowed it down to 4 players in the league.
10.
I'd say he's a bit older.
I mean, on a looks wise.
Injury. Why you look at me like that, dog?
No, nothing, bro. I can't think of a word.
Oh! That's pretty sus, man.
Facial hair.
That's a fucking shit one.
I was going to say that next.
Is this round 3?
round
Third.
3?
Is this the last round?
Nope.
Okay.
We'll go. Well, we can do. I don't mind.
Okay. I'll just go with this then.
Yeah.
Meh.
How do you spell that?
I don't know, right? On the screen.
Triple Crown.
Triple crown.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I should.
I'll explain after the game because
Okay.
it gives it away.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, okay. Podcast.
That's what I was going next.
Well,
last round?
now we can say team and
Yeah.
I don't think we do. I think we just guess now.
Guess now? Yeah, I think
I'm
three's.
down to
I
guess
think
now.
three's good
I think
enough.
three's
Yeah,
enough.
yeah.
I think any more is going to give it away.
Yep.
Should we write down our answer?
No, you just fucking say I'm voting Harry.
Okay.
I'm voting Harry.
Now, okay.
Okay.
I
You
have.
just you just say who you're voting for, right? You
Okay,
just-
I'm voting for Creek.
I'm voting for Zach.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm voting for Harry.
Okay.
Okay.
So Harry has the most votes. We'll go with
We'll
Harry.
go with Harry.
Yeah.
It's 'cause of the what was it?
Triple
Triple
Crown.
Crown.
It is not me.
Oh, so we lose then. Imposter wins.
So the imposter wins. I win, baby!
Okay, and
Yeah!
Who do you think it was?
Cooper Cup.
It was Cooper Cup.
I
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
want to bring this up before we voted, but Cree got stitched up by who started because we all said correct things and then
It's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
But
do, you mean,
that's
what do you mean I got stitched up?
because them not like stitched up. But
we
like,
got stitched up.
You're supposed
Yeah,
to say
well,
some
well,
correct
yeah, no,
things.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
like after the first round, I knew it was.
I think the first round made it too easy.
Yeah,
You're supposed to start very vague.
That's
yeah.
why I said
Hey.
nimble.
Nimble's fine.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
what did you say?
Safe hands. Or
No,
something.
you said route.
No, I said.
No,
I said. I said.
White,
route.
wasn't it?
I said safe hands.
No, it wasn't white. What did I
said
say
route.
first? I said. Shit, I can't remember.
I'm pretty sure
what I
you said route. 'cause
But-
it was
no,
Cooper
Harry
Cup
said
route.
route.
I said route.
Yeah,
Because
'cause
I
it was Cooper
was
Cup
when we used to play flag. I used
Nah,
to
it
run the
wasn't
Cooper
safe
Cup. route.
hands. It was.
It wasn't.
It doesn't matter. Anyway, he won the Triple Crown in 2022 as being a receiver with the most receiving yards, most receiving touchdowns, and most receptions.
That's
the
There we go.
yeah, I
triple-
didn't
we
know
go.
it, but
I see.
imposter one.
Cool.
We made it too easy for me.
We did.
Yeah.
We
Cree,
did.
you just want to just do a quick cut that I can use it for a cut?
This is a never before seen segment.
Oh shit!
Never before seen idea
Got the pen in hand.
that I'm bringing into the Tackle for Loss show.
Okay.
And everyone's gonna start doing this on their silly little fucking podcasting shows that they do.
Debuting it without grace.
This is
Love
a
it.
banger. Well, I couldn't wait for the guy. Welcome to Thursday Night Football MADLIBS.
Okay.
I'm gonna go around get different
Nice.
words. I'm going to get you to say things.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
I'm going to
yeah.
write them down.
Yep.
And in the end,
It's gonna
we're
tell
going to
us.
have cooked up a bet.
Yeah, yeah. So
Wow.
unfortunately,
Yeah, it's cooking up a bet in the end.
you and the audience
Betlib.
will not be able to bet on this. But hey, do this with your friends at home for the game that you can bet on.
What do you mean? No, I think I want to get this out beforehand.
Okay,
I want
that
to get
makes
this
sense.
out
All right,
because I think.
Brian, that's
Good luck.
So we're doing
I just
A bitlib.
Thursday night football,
Betlib.
a bet lib.
That's great. There we go.
Thank you.
And should I start with? I'll start with Zach.
Okay, yeah,
The best thing
yeah.
I've contributed to this pod so far.
Okay. Zach, name a drug, any drug. And Harry, don't look at my sheet as I'm writing stuff down. I know you like to look over here.
Any drug?
Any drug.
Cocaine.
Cocaine. Ryan, put that theme, that game show theme music back on.
Okay, Kiefer, you're next.
Yep.
Pick a team out of the Jets and Patriots.
Patriots. That was obvious.
I have to sit like this.
That was obvious.
What are you looking at me for?
I was looking at my sheet.
Uh,
Okay, then we go. So who's next? Harry?
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Harry, in the weekend we just had,
Yeah.
do you think you drank over or under 30 beers?
Ooh.
I'd
I'd hit the over.
definitely,
You hit the
yeah,
over?
I definitely
Definitely hit
drank
the
the
over,
over.
yeah.
I definitely drank the over.
Yeah, drank the over.
I drank the over, man.
Yeah.
I might have drank the over on fucking Friday.
Yeah, Friday was a
Who we
big
back to?
day.
Zach? Okay, Zach's the next person. Pick a number 1 through 5.
4.
Damn. Number 4. Ayla's favourite number.
It's a gay number.
2 or 4?
I'm just gonna say this now. I think we're cooking.
Honestly, I think you might be. I think you might be. Kiefer, you're next.
Yep.
Table's shaking
Okay,
a lot.
are you a butt, boobs, or both?
Both.
Definitely cooking now.
Let him cook.
You just fucking
I'm
bumped
good.
the odds up of this by quite high. All
Uh-oh.
right, so who's next? Harry.
Yeah.
Who's the better running back out
Ooh.
of Ramondre and Brees Hall?
Brees Hall. I don't even think it's debatable.
Yeah. Did Brees Hall get... What did he do on the weekend? I missed the Jets game.
He did well.
And then
To be fair, the backups
back to
running
Zach.
back.
Zach, name another word you'd use for someone who gambles.
Is that a synonym? Am I stupid?
No, it's a
No,
synonym.
you're right.
Yeah.
It's
Yes.
a cinnamon. It's a cinnamon.
Is MMA?
It could be literally anything
It's
you want.
cinnamon.
Hardworking.
Good.
Always chasing that bag.
Oh, yeah, you got it. Yeah. Yeah, grind set.
All right, and that has completed the Thursday Night Football MADLIB.
Betlib.
The
Here we
BitLib.
go.
So you want to hear it?
What you got? Ryan, put a different song in the background.
And so we have to cook this up. I'll cook this up afterwards, see what it pays. Ready?
Okay. Yep.
Much like Aaron Rodgers, we too are high on cocaine. This allows us to look into the future,
Allegedly.
however, only slightly. We have seen this Thursday Night Football already, and that's why we're going against the Pats, and instead going with the Jets -6. In regards to the under-over, Harry saw the over, so that's what we're going with, over 38.5.
That's good.
Zach only saw glimpses of the ball flying through the air. He saw Brees Hall easily getting over 30 yards. Receiving yards. Book it. Kiefer, he was more in sync with the ground game, noticing Hall with his at 69.5 and Stevenson at his at 72.5, both hitting the over in rush yards.
Nice.
Ooh,
Nice.
He even
yeah.
saw Brees Hall fumble in a crucial spot. However, Stevenson got a clutch touchdown. So, ladies and hardworking boys, grab your sportsbook of choice and tail the NFL, the TFL show for this Thursday Night Football.
That's sick, dude. Let's go.
Thank you.
That's awesome,
Now
man.
That's kind of sick.
Take a couple seconds. Let me cook this bad boy up
Yeah,
and see
yeah.
what we are paying.
Ryan can cut that into something succinct.
6.5,
That's fucking
38,
awesome.
We took the over. Then
Ah,
we took,
yeah, we do need to get this out for Thursday Night Football.
Then we took, what did we take? 30 receiving yards, Brees Hall. Then we had
30 receiving yards on Brees Hall's rough.
rushing
Yeah,
markets. So after cooking up that NFL bet, TFL BitLib, fucking whatever we want to call it, we have a 6-leg multi.
Nice.
You've got the Jets -6.5. You've got the over 38.5. You've got Brees Hall to have 30 receiving yards, over 69.5 rush yards. Brees Hall, over 68.5 rush yards Stevenson with Ramondre anytime touchdown. $10 on that is paying $302. $30 odds
Wow.
on the TFL TNF BetLib.
Brilliant.
I think it's the Brees Hall receiving yards that really.
I think that'll be
spikes
the
that.
one. Yeah,
No, it's really
yeah.
not. That's
Really.
no, it's not at all.
All right, very
not at
cool.
all.
That's an awesome thing.
That's an awesome thing.
Yeah. So
Sweet.
we can chuck that bet on and see how it goes.
Hell yeah.
Got to get that graphic out.
Yes, we'll get that graphic out. Yeah, if you don't hear it on the pod because the pod takes too long, check the Instagram. It'll have the graphic.
Boom.
All right, speaking of bets, I got one.
Okay.
Have you listened to any of the shows over the last 4 weeks, Zach? You are in for a fucking treat when it comes to Kiefer's bed.
Whoa, dude. I'm blushing. Thanks,
Listen
buddy.
to these tales.
All righty. The morning after. It's the name of this one. The Cowboys woke up Monday morning, and let's just say it wasn't their proudest moment. That 44-19 loss to the Saints was like a night you'd swear you'd never mention again, but you know it's going to be brought up by your friends for the next 6 months. It's the type of night where you stumble out of bed in someone else's house, unsure of where your dignity went. Their walk back to the practice facility, oh, it was a classic walk of shame. Hair messed up, still wearing the wrinkled jerseys from last night, trying to slink past the media without being spotted. But the sports world was all over them like those nosy neighbors that spot you doing the mid-morning creep out of an apartment building that clearly isn't yours. Everyone's seen it. The blown coverages, the interceptions, the utter breakdown. The whole league knew what went down. The Cowboys were basically the guy who hooked up with their ex thinking it would be fun, only to wake up with regret. And like that guy, they had to walk out of that stadium like, yeah, I did that. While avoiding the looks of their glaring fans. Even Jerry Jones couldn't save them from the morning after awkwardness. As they trudged back, their heads hung low. It was like being caught sneaking out with your shoes in your hand. The Saints didn't just beat them. They took the Cowboys out, got them drunk on bad play calling, and left them hungover and hurt in places
There it
that they didn't know could hurt.
There it is.
Those turnovers, they felt like a desperate drunk text at 2 a.m., hoping anyone, would bail you out. Instead, you end up in bed, embarrassed and alone. By the time they made it to the locker room, the Cowboys looked like a guy who slept in his jeans, shoes still on, one sock missing, just a complete wreck.
Shoes still on and one sock missing. Oh, that's impressive.
The worst part, the texts. Oh, those post-game, post-night texts. Cowboys' phones were lighting up with, bro, what happened? Messages from every NFL analyst, meme maker, and every fan. And let's not forget the exes, the division rivals who couldn't resist reminding them how that night went. The ride home in the bus, special kind of shame. If that loss was a Tinder date, the Cowboys were sitting there thinking, how fast could I ghost the Saints? But you can't ghost the team that just laid you like that. They were waking up to a bunch of unread messages and memories they want to forget. But hey, the Cowboys know what it was. Everyone's had a night like that. One that gets out of hand, where things spiral, and you make some, let's call them questionable decisions. But the thing about a walk of shame, you'd survive it. You may cringe when you think about it, and your buddies may never let you live it down, but you get back out there. And that's what the Cowboys are planning for this week. They'll shake off the disaster, hit the showers, get back on the field and look for redemption. No more sloppiness. This time, they're going to perform. And that's why I'm taking the Cowboys head-to-head against the Ravens, paying $2.
Alrighty. Thank you, Keeper.
Hey, no worries, boys.
What a tale.
That was from personal experience, you know.
I told you.
I really channel myself there.
Alrighty.
Lord.
Alright, very nice.
Cowboys against the Ravens only paying $2.
Yeah, it's not much.
Wow. Okay. I mean, I guess the Ravens lost to the Raiders, so
Yeah.
you could have done
yeah.
the exact same story for them.
Yeah, totally could have.
Yeah.
I was looking today, I'm like, what was the most embarrassing NFL loss that I can
Yeah.
write about? And
Yeah.
that was the one for me. That was the
That
one.
was
But there
bad.
was a lot this week. There was a lot.
There was a lot of losses.
Yeah. Yeah.
8, some would say.
What's our next seg?
Does no one else have bets?
Nope, just us with the bets.
All right.
I don't bring a lot to this show. I just sit
Oh,
here.
you came up with BetLibs though.
Yeah,
So that's
I-
pretty
I-
good. The BetLibs is pretty good.
Yeah, that'll get me through the next 3 weeks.
I don't know if we have anything else.
I have one more, so I guess it's me, and then
Yeah.
is it Conspiracy Corner?
Yeah.
I mean, that's the end of the show.
I think
Yeah.
so.
Wow, we're ripping through it.
Yeah.
Let me cue this up. Okay, so for this one here, I've got some graphics up on the TV.
Yeah.
Ryan, you put them in behind as per usual. Can one of you guys just go onto our betting app, and as we go through this, we'll build the multi.
Sure.
So
sure.
this here is the mascot multi madness. So Zach, he's an NFL guy. He loves the NFL, but he doesn't follow it as religiously as we do. So I figured, let's make a nasty multi. But let's do it based on purely things that you don't need to know about the NFL, the mascots.
Oh,
So
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
Beautiful.
this is the first one. This is Pat the Patriot versus the Jets. Unfortunately, the Jets do not have a mascot because they are a dog shit organization. So this is an auto one for the multi.
We're just going Patriots.
The
aren't we?
Patriots are going to win.
Well, I would
Sure.
say that guy looks like a massive racist, so I would go with the Jets anyway.
Ah, okay. Well,
No, I'm joking. Put the Patriots
I do
down.
think I do think our mascot is disgusting, but I think all the humanoid mascots are really gross.
Really weird.
Yeah, they
and
are.
there's a couple of weird ones in
Yeah.
here. I'll go to the next slide,
He
shall
looks
I?
like Zac Efron does now. These
Yeah, he
days.
does look like Zac Efron does
Got a
now.
fuck chin.
Fuck, he does too.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
does
Yeah,
too.
he does a
That's
bit.
a really good point.
Was
All
he
right,
missing
next
his
game.
bottom teeth as well. That's that guy.
He ain't him.
Too many lower dickies.
All right, the second game. It's a running theme. It's Chomps. The
That dog definitely looks racist.
the Cleveland Browns mascot versus the Giants, who are a dog shit
Yeah,
organization
alright,
who don't have a
alright.
mascot. So that is the Browns
It's
to
not
win
a
there.
We're
Yeah.
going Browns.
Well,
Yeah.
alright.
When I started
our-
putting this together, I'm like, this is not a rocking start. You know,
Yeah,
it's a bit
yeah.
slow.
Our team isn't even named after like an actual giant. The guy that founded the Giants, like the San Francisco Giants and the MLB,
That's
so they
sad.
called him the
I couldn't
Giant.
imagine being a
That's-
Giants fan.
That's a rough one.
Trust
man.
me, I don't want to imagine being a Giants fan right now.
All right, next one. Our first showdown.
What the fuck is that?
Sir Saint
This is an automatic loss here.
versus Swoop.
We're going swoop.
Yeah,
What?
you got
I
him.
like his moxie.
I mean, he is kind of. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I go with Sir Saint. There's too many fucking birds. Not enough birds.
He kind of got the Sir Saint kind of got that Quagmire chin from
He
Family
does.
Guy.
Yeah.
He does.
Yeah.
It's kind of
Nice
funny.
salute.
And look how big his nose is, dude.
So we're going
And
Sir
you can,
Saint.
you can tell he's a football guy. He's got a helmet.
It's true, big football guy.
I don't know. Where do you guys want to go? Sir Saint or swoop?
This is tricky for me.
Here's the issue I've got, right?
Yeah,
Bird out
yeah.
there.
Is that I like swoop, but I think the Saints are going to win.
I don't like Swoop. I think there's better. I think because I've looked at them all. I think there's better bird
I think we go
mascots.
Sir Saint. I think
Go
because of how
Sir Saint.
special he looks, you know.
I like Sir Saint.
Oh, yeah, just checking it was working.
Yeah.
All right, next one up. We have Victor versus Toro. So Victor is the Vikings,
Oh.
and Toro is the
That's rough.
Texans. That is a real tricky one right
Here's
there.
the thing I don't like about both of these guys
Yep.
is that it's a cop out. You've put a head on your team.
I think
Like,
all
don't
of
get-
them
like,
are
yeah, I'm
good.
saying, but
Viking
I'm
one, it
saying,
makes
like-
sense because
Yeah.
it's a human, but like the
I know, but I'm saying I'm saying, but like, make the body. Forget the Vikings thing.
some,
Make
like,
his,
armor on or
make it,
something.
or you know, or make it like he's fake shirtless, like, and put the Vikings thing
Sure,
on his back.
sure.
Same
Well,
with Toto.
there-
Make his torso furry and put the Texans thing on the back.
Now, speaking of humanoids, there's one coming up which kind of does that, and I think he looks disgusting.
Okay, we'll see. So what do you want to go
Um,
here then, or who do you think's better?
Well, you could always change it too as well. If you're debating, it's hard to
Those
think
teams
of
are
one.
2-0.
Who would, if they were going to be in a fight, who would win?
Probably Victor.
Not the bull.
Brother, people kill bulls with fucking no armor and a single spear.
That's true. That's true.
Victor with his axe that I'm sure he has because he's a Viking. He's probably fucking slaughtering
Maybe.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're
that's good.
gonna have to go. Yeah, Victor.
I'm just saying,
There you
like,
go. Victor.
They are both 2-0, so I mean,
All right, we're going Victor on that one.
Yeah.
Okay. Next one. There we are. That's the one I'm talking of. That's disgusting.
Okay.
That's Captain
That
Fear
it's
from the
just because of
Buccaneers.
his head. The head throws. Dude, the rest of it's fine. The rest of it's
he
fine.
does look
It's
terrifying.
disgusting.
Also,
His
the
name is
horse looks like
Captain
it wants to
Fear,
fuck me.
and that's Miles from the
You mad about
Broncos.
that?
That ain't right.
Yeah, I fucked that horse, man. That
You-
shit's
you fucked that
weird.
horse?
That shit looks like a furry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go
Captain
Captain
Fear.
That's what
Fear.
we're going.
Yeah.
Captain
Yeah,
Fear.
Captain Fear.
Captain Fear it is.
Send Miles to Ben.
Send him to the fucking glue factory.
Okay, next one.
Also, Buddy's wearing wide receiver gloves.
All right. It's T-Rack versus the Packers,
Yo,
who don't have a
T-Rack.
mascot because they're a dog shit organization. T-Rack wings. Also,
yeah.
T-Rack's kind of
It's a
fucking
sick
cool.
name,
Yeah.
T-Rack,
And got a
good.
cool custom jersey on it too. It's not just
Yeah.
a normal jersey
I'm
that the team
gonna
wears.
say
Yeah.
that while I'm doing this multi, it's kind of crazy that the Titans are probably heavy favorites to win this against the
Really?
Packers. Yeah,
That's interesting.
$1.65 to $2.25.
Wow.
Shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Realistically, am I taking the fucking Titans? No.
No.
But, yeah, we'll go Titans.
God, no.
Yeah, we have to go. We have to back T-Rack.
Yeah, I'm back in T-Rack.
All right. Next
Cool
up.
name too.
Great name. Blue versus Staley DeBeer.
Blue.
So that is Blue
Blue.
from the Colts, and that is Staley DeBeer
He's
from
got
the Bears.
he's got thingamajiggies in his nostrils that shoot out. They're pretty sick.
Doesn't he do the weird?
Yeah,
butt
he
does the
dance?
weird, like, humping thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
back in blue.
Yeah, I kind of like Staley DeBeer. He looks like he embodies all of the Bears' losing seasons, and a face that looks like he smokes a lot of cigarettes.
That is true.
I do like how it's a dub beer, not
Yeah,
the beer.
yeah, Staley
But-
DeBeer.
I'm still going with blue.
I think
Going
blue's
blue.
iconic, right?
Blue's a
Like-
Everyone
dog.
loves it. Like Blue's most people's favorite.
Yeah, that's what I
mascot.
mean.
Blue's
You,
a
gotta, you
dog.
probably got to pick blue there.
All right, we can go blue, man.
Although I do like that Staley DeBeer is just wearing a t-shirt.
Yeah, Staley chilling,
Fucking
man.
NFL
He's-
shirt. He's wearing a
he's-
t-shirt.
Fan
Yeah,
that just
yeah.
shows up.
Yeah,
gets stuff
yeah,
free.
yeah.
I changed my vote. I'm going Staley DeBeer.
I'm still sticking with blue.
I'm going Staley DeBeer. I like Staley better than
Zach's
blue.
up to you.
It's up to me.
Yeah.
Bit too much pride in that blue. Staley
Staley
fair
DeBeer.
enough.
and his character. That's what I
Yeah,
mean.
yeah, of course, yeah.
Good save.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, Staley DeBeer it is. Next one, we have Steely McBeam from
Yes.
Yo,
from the
that is
Steelers
dope.
Yes.
versus the Chargers, who are a dog shit organization who don't have a mascot.
Steely McBeam
It
is
looks
such
like
a
Zac
hard
Efron
name.
again.
Yeah.
Steely McBeam is so good, man.
It's such a good name.
That's the
Oh,
best
dude,
they go for the
it's
He looks
Steelers.
like
Conkeldurr.
fucking Conkeldurr.
Fucking Conkeldurr.
Conkeldurr.
Pokemon.
Oh,
He's got his beam on his shoulder.
oh my lord.
It's Conkeldurr.
It's Conkeldurr McBeam.
Oh, there we go, Steely McBeam. I think
Steely
you guys are gonna
McBeam.
blast out of
Actually, he's in
Steely.
the
Yeah.
same pose too.
He's fucking cool, man. I rate that. All right, next one. We have Blitz from the Seahawks versus TD
I mean,
from...
they're basically
I
the
mean-
same thing.
I'm going to go Blitz.
What's
I'm
wrong
out.
with Teddy's head?
TD's
It's
wearing
got
a
a
fucking...
helmet.
He's wearing an NFL helmet.
Yeah, yes, too, yeah.
Tua could have used that.
Tua
extra
could have used
helmet.
that. Yeah.
Blitz
Blitz.
looks broody.
But I
Is
like,
this,
I
is
like
this a new
Blitz.
Blitz? Because they changed him.
It's Karen, this is 24.
This season, yeah. So they used to have another one
Yeah.
last year, I think.
I like Blitz.
Blitz for sure.
All right, sweet.
What kind of name is TD? It
Yeah, so
doesn't
I
have-
don't like... Oh, wait, the Dolphin?
The Dolphins.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
still...
and
like, I don't-
touchdown.
and
Like I get
touchdown,
it,
yeah.
but like nah.
Also, he kind of look weird to me.
Yeah.
All right, next one.
He's too happy.
We have the Raider Russia
my
versus
fucking
Sir Purr.
God.
Sir Purr's a hard name.
I love Sir
I
Purr.
think the fact
it's
that his
so
arms
good.
are furry's dope.
The Raider
suits-
Russia is terrible.
That's
Raider Rush is wearing pads. Though.
fucking horrible.
The Raider Russia is a dude with a hat on it.
Yeah.
Like, he's just got a helmet.
It's just a
That's
big person.
disgusting,
It's just
man.
a big person.
Yeah.
He's got gloves. Got the pads.
I'm going
He's
Sir.
ready to
Cut-
line up at wide receiver one.
So
if
Yeah,
he
yeah,
needs.
he is. Yeah.
I'm going Sir Purr.
Sir Purr's got a custom jersey too.
Yeah, Sir Purr. I think Sir Purr, mascot wise, Sir Purr.
Yeah. Also, I mean, they need everything they can get. in
Yeah,
Canada.
yeah.
And it'll help the multi.
Okay, we have Rampage from the Rams, and we have Sourdough Sam for the 49ers.
You know, I like Sourdough Sam's getup. The boots, the
Yeah.
jeans.
the boots are nice, man.
I like how Rampage is helping out with the cameraman.
I do
Yeah.
like Rampage. I think he's pretty neat.
See, once again, they did it right. You know, they give him furry arms, furry legs.
Yeah. My vote's gonna go to Rampage. I don't like
Yeah,
humanoid
I like
things.
Rampage.
These
Yeah,
guys
I think
fucking weird me
I
out,
agree.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Saturday Sam's just a dude.
Who else we got?
All right, next up, we've got Big Red versus Rory. This is my hardest one for me.
Yeah, I don't
Big
know.
Red's adorable with the little red. That's fucking cool. But Rory looks like
Taking
a
his
tiger
kid
who
to the
smokes a
game.
lot of weed.
I'd say he's a lion.
Oh, sorry, a lion who smokes a lot of weed. He's also that's him dapping up Dan Campbell as well. Kind of cut off on the
Rory.
photo.
No,
there.
you know what? You know what? I don't like his weird comb over.
You don't like the weird comb over?
So why is that
I love the
why is it
weird
in front
comb
of his
over,
ears?
man.
It shouldn't be in front of his
It's a
ears.
Yeah.
45-year-old woman that's
You are right.
Yeah.
I like they took the lion's mane and then just fucking like gave it a.
They gave it a fucking bob.
Yeah,
I don't know what
yeah,
they're doing.
got it
Yeah.
straightened in the
Big
weekend.
Red for
Yeah.
sure.
Big Red,
I don't
adorable.
know
Look
Big
at that
Red.
guy.
I like Big Red.
Look at that
yeah.
guy. Alrighty.
And Little Red.
I could see Big Red in that photo kicking his legs.
Poe.
Yeah, absolutely.
Poe.
We got Rowdy and Poe.
Poe.
Poe's
Poe's
easy.
got the-
Now here's a fun fact.
Poe's a dog.
I was going to go Edgar Allan Poe, right? Because they have the 3 ravens.
Oh, they've got
now,
3, yeah.
except they don't. So what happened in 2022, the Poe broke his leg,
Yes.
and then they signed his brothers, Edgar and Alan, to be the new mascots while
Right.
Poe was. And they did like a whole jersey signing
he was
and
on
all that
IR
sort of
and
stuff.
everything.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And so
I
now
remember
it's back to Poe again. So.
Okay, no, I still like Poe.
Yeah,
Poe's
still like
fucking
Poe.
cool, man.
Poe's
The
cooler than
hats.
Rowdy.
Yeah,
little
yeah.
beanie.
Unreal.
A little character.
A little sweater.
He's a
yeah,
little
yeah.
guy, you know.
He is a little guy.
He's a little
little
goofy
guy.
I reckon
guy.
him and Big Red get along real well. You know?
Yeah,
yeah.
And they both
Yeah.
just, what was the bird one that we didn't choose?
Yeah, it was.
Oh,
no.
Swoop.
Swoop. The
Yeah,
Eagles
that's
bird.
why I
They
didn't
shit
like
on Swoop.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I shit on Swoop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big
And
beak,
Rowdy's
big beak thing.
big beak thing.
Yeah.
Rowdy's awful.
Yeah,
Rowdy
Rowdy's fucking
is
horrible.
terrible.
That
Yeah.
is.
It's
Once
so
again,
basic.
the person, the fake person
Yeah.
thing really throws it
Yeah.
off. It
It's
does.
just so
Absolutely.
basic.
Put some more effort in. All right, next. We have Freddie Falcon from the Falcons and the KC Wolf.
That guy's in jail. He robbed banks. Also looks like a mouse. I'm going with Freddie Falcon.
I'm going with Freddie Falcon.
Freddie Falcon.
Yeah, I don't really like either, but
No, I don't really
KC
like Freddie
Wolf
Falcon
looks fucking
either.
weird.
I think Freddie
It does
Falcon's
look like
eyes
a
look like he's went to Vietnam.
yeah.
It's just like there's
he's
nothing
seen
behind
some
it.
things.
Yeah,
He
he's
had to
seen
watch
shit.
a 28-3 comebacks in a Super Bowl.
Yeah,
so
true.
he's,
Also,
he's seen
I
some
do want to
things.
say this as well. I was going to do this with old Kirko, my love for Kirko Chains.
Ah, yes.
They're
yeah.
paying $2.50 to beat the Chiefs, so I'm fucking betting on them anyway.
Yeah, absolutely. I like his feathers. I think they're done very cool. as
Yes.
well.
Yeah, the feathers are very
All
nice.
right. We have Billy Buffalo from the Buffalo, and then Jackson DeVille
I
from
like
Jacksonville.
I like his fucking style. No pants, just rocking with your cock out.
Yeah,
But
I love
Jackson,
it.
Jackson
Jackson
DeVille
DeVille
is such a iconic mascot.
oh,
He
he's
dives
got
off stadiums.
So much character.
That one game he
Glasses.
showed up in his Speedo.
yeah.
Oh, I
Yeah.
remember that when it was just a dude
Yeah.
with his fucking body painted with a speedo
Yeah.
on.
Yeah.
Nah, for that I'm going Jackson
Jackson,
DeVille.
yeah. I-
Yeah.
Billy Buffalo is very cool.
He
though.
is
I've never,
cool. He
I've
is
never
very
seen
cool.
He's,
that.
he's
Yeah.
one of, that's what the Texans needed to do.
yeah.
Yeah,
You know, that kind of thing
Agreed,
there,
agreed.
I think.
That's
Cool.
a tough first round matchup.
Yeah, absolutely.
One more game, is there?
Yes, it is. It's Houday from the Bengals
Oh my
versus
God.
Major Tuddy from the Commanders.
I'm going to go Major Tuddy.
It's Major Tuddy, bro.
so
yeah.
Put a
So
fucking
cool.
beer belly on it. That's dope as fuck.
And his little helmet.
They
Oh,
went
man.
from honoring American Indians or being racist to them, whatever fucking stance you want to take, to that. to that.
So-
Also, Houday might be one of the worst. It looks tired.
Yeah.
You know,
looks like
it
he's
looks
worn
like it
out.
was.
It looks
yeah,
like
it
the-
does,
He has
yeah.
no energy.
Yeah.
The Captain Crunch fucking
Yeah,
cereal mascot.
Yeah, he's
So-
not good. Also,
so-
Houday is a terrible name for your mascot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Do you want to hear the 16-leg multi we cooked up?
We do, and I would like you to grab some of that TFL money in our betting syndicate
Yeah, sure.
and put a
Do you want me to go back through who we picked over who?
Sure. Yeah, run it back.
Okay. We took the Patriots to beat the Jets. The Browns. So let me run through these. No one say anything to the end.
Yep.
Okay.
I've taken Patriots to beat the Jets, Browns to beat Giants, Saints to beat Eagles, Vikings to beat Texans, Bucks to beat Broncos, Titans to beat Green Bay, Bears to beat Colts, Steelers to beat Chargers, Seahawks to beat Dolphins, Panthers to beat Raiders, Rams to beat San Fran, Cardinals to beat Lions, Ravens to beat Cowboys, Falcons to beat Chiefs, Jags to beat Bills, Commanders to beat Bengals.
Nice.
And if we put all of that in a multi,
Yeah,
$1.
that's all we need.
$1 will pay you $207,613.
That ain't gonna hit, but stranger things have happened.
Yeah,
That is true.
you never know.
That is
never
true.
know.
That's so
You never know.
funny.
This
That's,
might be
you
the
know,
one.
it's funny because Grayson's not on the pod, so that's a cool $50K to each of us.
That is,
Yeah.
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 Yeah,
We just
Brilliant.
put
Pop-
that money together.
Pop that
buy
bet,
this house
load that
again.
bet up right now. Just might as well.
yeah, yeah.
All
Why
right.
don't we just chuck $20 on it?
Should I tell you how much $20 will pay?
Yeah. How much would $20 pay?
8 mil?
Jesus. Yeah.
Is that the math?
$20 is $4 mil.
4 mil.
Fuck.
Wow, way.
Then we could buy this
mil
house
each?
again.
Yeah, absolutely. A mil each. It's not bad. It's not bad.
And we only have to pay 5 each.
Yeah, please
All right.
donate money to our Patreon. The owners are kicking us out of this house. It's fucked up, and we need money to buy it.
Said the owner.
Yeah.
I am not the owner.
This guy. Don't believe his lies. But do send us money, please.
We might not buy the house. but-
Alrighty, well that's the episode. I need a piss.
You're actually going to piss.
Yeah, actually, I'm gonna piss. Oh, Who are you?
Oh, whoa.
I'm British Conspiracy Keith.
Please don't tell me you're doing an accent for the whole fucking thing.
Right on then, you lot.
How do these get weirder every week?
Gather round and let me spin you a yarn about. Oh, I've already lost that. It's gonna be so hard.
I don't know why you decided to do that for a whole thing.
I don't.
Nah, he's got to commit to it
Yeah,
now.
no, right on then, you lot. Homelander stole me wife. Gather round and let me spin a yarn. Let me spin. Fuck. Let me
You
spin
get,
you.
wait, well, before you start,
Yeah.
we'll give you 4 chances.
Okay.
And if the accent fails, it's just got to.
I think
does
the
it
accent might
commit?
fail.
You
Craig,
might just do it in your.
give me a. I need a pickup. Or someone give me like a British accent I can try and pick up on.
I only know one, and it's not one you want to do.
Hey, bruv.
Hey, bruv. All right, then, you lot. Gather round, let me spin you a yarn about a Yank with more money than sense. A football team going down faster than a lead balloon in a scheme so balmy it might just work. See, across the pond, they've got the sport. American football, they call it. Proper mental, if you ask me. Bunch of blokes. I've got Australian. Bunch of blokes. Hit me again.
Hey, bruv.
Are we leaving all this? I'm so confused.
It's got to stay.
It's got to say.
Just go to New Zealand. Does it actually? Do you need to do the accent, or is it written in British?
It is written in British.
When
Okay,
you
just
wrote
do
it,
that.
Did you think?
I could do this accent? Yes.
Aye.
Yes, I did. Homelanders told me why.
I haven't heard Zach laugh that hard for a long time.
It tickled me.
Actually, Harry, do you want to try do this in your Scouse accent?
No. Just tell me why.
Right on then, you lot. Gather round, let me spin you a yarn about a Yank with more money than sense. A football team going down faster than a lead balloon and a scheme so balmy it might work. See, across the pond, they've got the sport. American football, they call it. Proper mental, if you ask me. Bunch of blokes built like brick outhouses, running around in more padding than a nervous cyclist. But here's one team that's caught my eye. The Carolina Panthers. Now, these Muppets haven't won a game of tiddlywinks in years. They're about as useful on the field as a chocolate teapot. At the centre of the circus, one David Dipper. A bloke with more zero in his bank account than brain cells, or so it seems. But what if I told you it's all a bleeder gone? That's con. Accent's hard.
It's going so well. Keep going.
Let's break it down, shall we? Since this Tipper geezer took over in 2018, it's been nothing but cock-ups and calamities. 6 gaffers in 5 years. 6! They're going through coaches faster than I go through points on a Friday night. Now let me tell you about their record. 31 wins and 68 losses. I've seen better odds in a rigged casino. They're so bad, rumour has it, the goalposts tried to relocate themselves out of sheer embarrassment. But wait, it gets better. Remember that practice facility they were building? The one in Rock Hill? Proper dog's dinner that was. Left it half built like a bloody Jenga tower after too many rounds. Tipper declared bankruptcy faster than you could say dodgy dealings. They had to demolish the whole thing, imagine that. Millions of dollars reduced to rubble. It's like watching a magician make money disappear. Except the only magic trick is, they're still in business. And now let's not forget the time our man Dipper decided to play Cocktails and Dreams with some poor sod's head. There he was, up in his fancy box, probably sipping on champagne that costed more than me house. And next thing you know, he's lobbing his drink at a fan like he's auditioning for the Olympic discus throw. Cost him $300,000 in fines, it did. But for a billionaire,
He found it.
that's probably just soft change, innit? Now, your average Joe might think this tip is a few sandwiches short of a picnic. A rich bloke who's bitten off more than he could chew. But here's where it gets interesting. What if every fumble, every sacking, every cock-up was part of the plan? A plan to bring American football to the streets of God's own London. Think about it. It's a 3-step plan as simple as it is devious. Step 1, tank the team. Make them so bad that even their own mums don't want to watch them play. Step 2, piss off the fans. Alienate them so they'd rather watch paint dry than another Panthers game. Step 3, burn through more dough than a baker on overtime. Make it look like Carolina couldn't support a Sunday League team, let alone an NFL franchise. Then, when everyone's ready to torch the gaff, swoop in with the solution. Let's take the show on the road, boys. London's calling. Brilliant, innit? Mad as a box of frogs, but brilliant. See, the NFL's been itching to get a foothold in Europe for yonks. They've been playing games in Wembley for years, testing the waters. But a full-time team, that's the golden ticket, that is. And London, it's perfect. Big city, loads of money floating about, and enough American expats to fill a stadium on their own. Not to mention all of us Brits who love a gridiron action with a Sunday roast. Now, here's how it plays out. The NFL get their European cash cow, new market, new fans, new merchandise flying off the shelves faster than you can say touchdown. Tipper gets to play big shot in the new pond. Imagine him swanning about in London, acting like he's the saviour of the British sport. He'd be more chuffed than a bulldog with two tails. And the people of Carolina, well, they get fuck all, really. Tough luck, that. They'll be left with nothing but memories and a stadium gathering more dust than me grand's china cabinet. Now, here's the kicker. It's all just speculation, innit? Could be I've had one too many pints and I'm talking out my ass. Could be this Tipper bloke's just a rubbish owner with the business acumen of a concussed goldfish. So, the next time you see a pamphlet fumbling around like a virgin on prom night, just remember it might be part of this game. A game where the pitch is the whole bloody world and we're just pawns in it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got a date with another pint. Cheers, you lot. Remember, NFL's not all as it seems. Sometimes the real game is played off the field. The bet this week is bet against the Panthers every week. Too right.
The way I said it looked like he was always cross-eyed.
All right, and that was the show this week. There's the Tackle for Loss podcast. Tackling your losses with the Tackle for Loss show. Well, the show now, not the podcast.
We're not a show. We are a show.
We are a show.
We're not a
We're not a
podcast.
But you can still find us on Spotify.
Unfortunately, yes.
But
YouTube.
if you are listening on Spotify, go to
TikTok.
YouTube.
Go to
It's
YouTube.
better on YouTube.
Better
TikTok,
visuals.
Instagram, all that, innit?
Homelander stole me wife.
Bruv.
Follow us on all platforms. We've got to do that.
No, we're
That
doing
we
that.
literally just did.
I suppose we did.
Leave that in.